Aquarius. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to your reading. Today's reading is per the post that we did on March 7th, okay? Oh, announcements. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all of your lovely comments. Thank you for your likes. Thank you to the new subscribers. Thank you to the current subscribers. Yes, and yes. I love hearing how the videos resonate with you, how the synchronicities hit for you in your life right now, or what you've gone through. Yes, and yes. So thank you so very much for sharing your heart with me and your experience and your journey as well. And, I almost forgot. Guys, hold on a second. We got to do the drawing, okay, for the crystal duo. Let me go get the crystals. Okay, so, and just say up front, if anybody wants to book a personal reading with me, manifesting greatness, or a session for spiritual healing or coaching or clearing or just meditation, whatever it is that you feel you need support in, the links are in the description box. Hello. And also, too, if you don't find something, just email me, thevisionary317@gmail.com, okay? So we're going to do the drawing, and the crystals that you are going to win is cherry blossom crystal. So this helps you to quiet your mind so you can hear the negative thoughts that have been playing on repeat, so that you can remix those and turn them into positive thoughts, so that way you can clear your energy up and open yourself up to greater receiving. All right, so receiving your manifestations a lot faster, right? Negating that negative energy. And then this is the green jade, helping with prosperity, receiving, opening that heart up to receive. Okay, and there is, I don't know why I got like a little stuck. There's a little piece of selenite that we will keep in the bag. We'll send it in a different bag than this, but that is what it is, you guys. This was putting the orange heart in the comments, okay? And the winner is, sorry for the noise. Let's see, number 5. Okay, so whoever was number 5, you are the winner. I will reply to the comment letting you know that you've won. I'll also update the pinned comment with the number 5 and the name of the winner. All right, you can contact me to claim your gift at thevisionary317@gmail.com. Yay, hooray, congratulations. All right, let's put this over here. Hold on. Yay. Okay. So, yes, congratulations. All right, y'all. So let me see, because I feel like it's going to be bothering me. But anyway, we put the post up ahead of time. The download, we're listening to piano music, and the download just came in, and Spirit just was like, here, just share this. I want you to share this. So there's something going on with you guys being able to tap into your psychic abilities, but you guys being able to, you guys are going to be receiving more downloads. Okay, so whether it's coming in clairvoyantly or clairaudently, or you're clairknowing or clairsentiently, however it's coming in, you guys are going to be receiving more downloads because you're healing something. And it happens to be, I feel like it's a cord. We're going to ding the bell. It's a cord from a past person that has been popping up, not been popping up, but I feel like you've been trying to heal with this person for a long time, and they probably were a very big part of your awakening, all right, a very big part of your shadow work, okay? And so the example comes in, I'm going to use my own example here, and every time we do a quantum leap, a lot of times it's because we feel that we've broken through another level of our heart, we feel more aligned to our true passion, our true desire, our purpose, and we want to really move forward in the highest direction that we can. So we want to drop the old timeline and move into the highest one that's bringing us more joy, more opening, to where we can fully just be our butterfly self, right? And so basically the quantum leap, the quantum jump. And I remember when I first started leaping, I was so surprised because this one person was always in that timeline, okay? So like quantum jumping, just for some of you guys, that just a quick overview, okay? Basically, there's parallel realities to the one that you're currently focused on or living, and you have the choice to move to a different reality. It's almost like the energy when we talk about change lanes, when spirit's like it's time to change lanes, there's time to go into a new direction. A lot of times you need to mentally, emotionally, spiritually, ethically change everything so that you can change lanes, right? And so what happens is by you, it's also like the 2-cup method, okay? So by you choosing a different timeline, then you're able to radically change and break through blockages and upgrade your energy with ease and harmony. And sometimes it's not necessarily easy or harmonic, all right, but it's you desiring a higher experience through non-attachment, higher joy, more peace, okay? Yes, 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 i.e. the spiritual journey, okay? So this person, and I was like, because I did so much releasing, and I was like, what's going on? Why are you still here? Like, what's happening? I didn't realize like such a prominent part in this new reality. And that was a few realities ago, okay? But I've come to realize that one, me and this person have a very strong soul connection, but also two, there's deeper things within that I needed to be ready to see, to be able to let go. Okay, so what's coming up now is like abandonment wounds and you not seeing your worth because of mother-father stuff happening. Okay, and then you carrying all of that throughout your entire, until however old you are right now. And almost every soulmate or karmic partner that's come into you, right, has triggered you to do some kind of healing that has dealt with a mother or father wound. Okay, so that you can really get to, it's peeling back the onion so you can get to the core of it, right? Yes, yes, and yes, the root, okay, the seed point of where it came from. And a lot of times we don't want to go all the way back because it's so painful. We want to keep the door shut, right? Because there's this energy of not feeling loved. And if our mother or father did not love us, then it's hard for us to see ourselves as lovable. All right. So you go on this journey and you go through these situations where it shows you are lovable, and it's a mindset shift, right, that you have to do to help you come into this new version of you. All right. So a lot of Hermit Virgo energy, a lot of reflection, a lot of dark night of the soul, a lot of shadow work, helping you to see your true self without the projections of fear. Okay. Yes, yes, and yes. So with that, you guys have jumped. Remember, I can't remember how many readings back it was, but you guys, I said you guys get ready to leap. You're about to like quantum jump. So a lot of you guys have jumped into new realities. You know, even like notice the things that have changed. It could be very small things, as in, or even big things like a building that you always saw was there, all of a sudden is not there, and you're like, wait a minute, how is that a parking lot? Okay, or a sign that you always saw that was a certain sign and now it's changed, like, but it was something very very prominent to where it's just not, it doesn't make sense. And I'm going to tell you one, my first video on this channel that really just like went like whoo, right, it blew up. I remember, because I always replayed it in my mind, I'm one of those persons who likes to repeat success. So wherever I see success, I repeat that, all right? Because that's like an equation of success. And every time, and I would say, okay, so what's going on? All right, well, we're supposed to do it like this, but Spirit wants us to do it like this, this, and this, and we keep wanting to come back over here to do it the way that we have proven to ourselves that there is success, right? But Spirit is like, no, I want you to try this, this, and this, and this, and this, okay? So on your healing journey of all of these relationships, hello, that you have relationship with self, and this is different versions of self, with your childhood self, your elementary self, your adolescent self, you know, your young adult self, like all of these selves, you have had this like tug of war, as well as the tug of war with the actual relationships in your life, the romantic relationships, the platonic relationships, the business relationships. And in this time, you have been fighting to be who you are, right? To kind of like save yourself from the relationship and not get swallowed by what someone else thought you should be, even if that someone else is a different version of you. Does this make sense? I know I'm going like, it's a lot, right? But this is this mirror that you're constantly looking at, and you're constantly dropping old versions of yourself. You're constantly dropping projections of other people, right? And also not only dropping like the traumas and the fears, but also realizing what's not yours, right? And you're dropping that. You know, you may have had kind of a habit that you've always done, and you realize that that was the same thing that your ex always did, and you're like, that's not even mine. So now you drop that too. Okay, so we're kind of coming up to you realizing who you are, and you just leaving all the baggage. Okay, so what's coming up is the Ten of Wands card, right? So you're just leaving all of that baggage, right? To where you're able to see yourself happier and happier and happier. And also the tug of war of you trying to repeat your success and the way that you once got it, you're releasing that as well. All right, you're surrendering to Spirit. You're releasing the resistance of knowing it all, okay? Which, right, Aquarius is, I know. But you're coming out of this energy of just being in this one bubble, and you're expanding, expanding, expanding. And as you're expanding, 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 it's like you're absorbing everything that made you who you are, but you're transforming and transmuting the things that no longer serve you, right? So that you're becoming this like powerful, beautiful force of just truth, of just sun, of happiness, of wealth, of health. Okay, so this is this energy of happier, right? Happier every day in every way. I'm getting happier and happier every day in every way. I'm getting better and better. And you fully accepting that the way you once did something may have worked then, but you need to do something different today, and being okay with that. You know, it's like this thing of and I'm going to go back to the video in a second, but it's like this thing of when an athlete, right, has to switch up how they're doing something because they've been doing the same routine or something like this, but it's muscle memory, so it's not working anymore. So this might happen where you guys are switching up your meditations. You might be switching up the foods that you're eating. You might be switching up the affirmations that you're saying. You might be switching up the shows that you watch. You might even be, things might be changing. Things that you once loved, you are finding it like you're like, oh, I'm not really into that anymore, and you're switching that up. So like your whole entire blueprint is getting an upgrade, and it's really merging with your higher self, merging with this new reality. So you may come up with some resistance, but the thing is that you're looking at it from a higher perspective, so it's falling away a lot easier. Okay, and there's this energy of folding into it. So you know when you're netting dough, and you have to fold it in, and you like net it again, and then you fold it in, and you net it again. That's the process of integrating with your higher self. Okay, and it's to be gentle with yourself. So when you have those days when you're just like, okay, you accept it. and you go cry it out, or you go watch a movie, you like, okay, no, we're no gym today, we're gonna journal, or we're gonna be with ourselves, or we're gonna take a walk in the park. Like, you're accepting the ebb and flows a lot easier, and in that energy you're able to raise your frequency to that happiness. The happiness quotient kept coming up a lot. So I think that's a book. You guys might be interested. I don't know, Google it and see what that is. But it's that energy of you really attuning yourself to the frequency of unconditional love and abundance, therefore helping yourself to open and receive more. And what's happening on the flip side of all of that is that whoever this person is, that every time you level up, they find themselves coming back into your life some way, somehow. And it may not even be like, because I see myself doing this, like as if they're like, I'm going to come, I'm going to find you, right? It may not even be that. It may be you coming to a way of a heart, of like a wall crumbling, right, within your heart, and you feeling the need to contact this person for whatever reason. Okay, maybe it's to share intuitive hit, maybe it is to share something from your soul, or maybe it is to check on them because you just feel drawn to them and you're following your intuition, right? So it's that energy. They keep coming back, but you finally allowing yourself to really be the observer, and they're watching that, they're feeling that, and they're saying, you know what, although I'm feeling this energy to come back to you, I'm going to step back because I see that you're happier without me. I see that I finally see everything that you're doing to change your life, and I don't want to be a cause for you to stop. Okay? Yes, yes, and yes. So for some of you guys, there's this energy of you absolutely knowing that this person was your twin flame, or you absolutely knowing that this person was meant to stay in your life some way, shape, or form, or you absolutely knowing that this is a soul tie that you have to carry with you for the rest of your life, you know? And you guys being able to still choose happiness as you move forward. And then this person is going to step back, all right? All right, this person steps back and they allow you to move forward. And this energy is like, you're feeling so much now because psychically you're just really open. All right, you're just really open. So some of you guys, if you're having trouble adjusting to the leap, if you're finding yourself coming into a lot of anxiety, a lot of fear is coming up, those are also symptoms, ascension symptoms, but these are also symptoms that you have leaped, you have came into a new reality, and now your light body has to adjust to it. Okay, if you're experiencing any of that, now it's cause for you to just, I'm calm, I'm relaxed, let go, surrender, release. It's time to up the self-love, the self-care, so that way you're not even like necessarily walking for it. See how this person's like back here? You're just like kind of floating for it because you're just following your heart, and your heart is pulling you more towards your truth, more towards your light, and all this anxiety and fear is just dissolving and lifting and releasing. Okay, and so Spirit is like, just allow me to take it from you. Allow me to remove it. Allow me to cut the cords. Allow me to break the chains, you know? Yes, yes, yes. So if you're feeling like you're trying to hold on to something because you know that that's the way that your mind feels you're supposed to go, that means let go. Let go and let God. That energy is coming in, because quite frankly, there might be a different way that is going to come into you that is also going to lead to you being happier. Okay, so you see how all of these things are kind of merging together, and you're feeling that. So you may be having a little bit of confusion at this time. Thank you. I'm glad, because I was wondering if it was like resonating. So if you feel like there's confusion at this time, if you feel there's confusion on your path, your purpose, your relationship, your job, if you feel any confusion, just step back and go into the energy of just relaxing, of doing the things that will relax you, doing the things that, you know, will release you. So, you know, dancing, taking a walk, going swimming, just a lot of self-love, self-care, because this is energy that you have to come into acceptance with. And the easiest thing to come into acceptance, how you do that, is just surrender. All right. And surrendering it's almost not doing. It's being led without being led. So like when I did this post, I was just pointing out, I was just going to put the download of the song on there, and then all this other stuff came through, right? But Spirit is like, I want you to pay attention to the signs, because I'm showing you the signs that everything, not only is it going to be okay, but it is okay. All right. So that's also that mindset shift that is in this reality right now. Everything is okay. Everything is well. All is well. All is well. Sing it to yourself, write it, say it out loud, say it in the mirror. All is well. All is well. And you hone it in and you hone it in and you say it over and over and over again. I'm calm. All is well. I'm calm. All is well. I'm calm. I feel the song coming in, right? All is well. And at my hands are activating too. So you guys might be, just say accept, because I feel like we're sending out calming energy right now as well. Irosimina, okay? Just calm. All is well. And when you feel yourself trying to go back to an old version of yourself, or to fear, or to anxiety, ask it. Talk to it. Okay, so what's happening, I feel the numbers starting to come in, but I'm going to share with you, I'm going to go back to that video that popped for me. So I had it in my mind, right? So just open and receive right now as you listen to the story. I had it in my mind that it's supposed to be a certain way, and it was causing so much resistance because Spirit wanted me to just to do this, because my soul is calling me to express myself in different ways, you know, just to be creative, let the fire burn, right? And it came up, actually, someone commented, Lightworker commented, and she said, oh, the video came back up for me, and it's actually manifesting right now. This is what I'm going through. And I was like, oh, wow. So the thing is nothing is a coincidence. And that was Spirit trying to tell me, rewatch the video. Rewatch the video. So I rewatched the video. And the way that I thought I created success for myself is not even the way that I used in that video. All right. But this is the thing, guys. That's the shift for me, because I know without a shadow of a doubt what that video was and what it looked like. But because I leaped, because I accepted, because I said, I do, right? We come into union with our higher self. Now that has changed for me. So that video completely changed. You know, and this is something within myself so that I can really see the power of the magic within. So that's also what's going to be happening for you guys too, is that you are going to start seeing your own magic. You're going to really see the manifestation, the work that you have been doing. You're going to start seeing it come into your reality. You know, you can say I'm calm, 5,000 times and then still have a panic attack. And then the question is, are you going to stop saying that positive affirmation because a panic attack came up? Or are you going to hold to your truth? I am calm. I am calm. It came up so that I could release another block, so that I could purge something else I was holding on to that is not my truth, that is just an illusion, that is fear, right? So again, a lot of this revision stuff is coming in. We've been talking about that a bit. If you guys haven't studied revision, Neville Goddard is a great teacher of it, but I'm sure there's other videos out there. All right, start looking at that, because that's also the energy of like creating your mind movie every day of what it is that you want to experience in your life. So when we're waking up in the morning, we say our prayers, Psalms 23, our Lord's Prayer, and then we start saying our affirmations of what we want, and we get into that zone, and then we receive what's next. What's next? We may not even do the same kind of meditation, because we're in a state of surrender. But believe me, part of those affirmations is I am calm, right? So just allowing the energy to come up. so that it can come out. That is acceptance, accepting that you might still be holding on to trauma with that person that keeps coming back, right? They keep coming back for a reason. It's not always because they're searching for you. Your energy is calling them to you. Okay? Law of attraction. So where is it within yourself that you haven't let go, that you haven't truly forgiven this person? All right? And when you come to terms with you have not truly, fully, actually forgiven that person, that you're still holding resentment, then you're grateful because now you know you have the power to release that block, therefore opening you up to receive greater happiness, greater joy, the sun, all right? The heart opening. So, with that, the numbers that had came in were 88, 11, and pointing out 811 is in that. Whenever I see 811, I'm manifestation mode. We're bringing things into justice. We're mastering everything, balancing so that everything is aligned to create our manifestation in reality, okay? 72 and 44. What's really sticking out is, one, the tower, 88, 16, but then also 72. So I don't know if someone was born in 1972 or if that's a number on someone's jersey or something, but that's coming out. And then the numbers 00, 82, 91, and 23. All right, so 23 is at the end of that, and I've been seeing 23 a lot, like a lot. So if you guys aren't saying Palms 23, or if you, or this is a thing too, you can say pieces of it, and the piece of it that has been coming up is my cup runneth over. My cup runneth over. And then bringing that statement, that affirmation, that mantra, however you want to see it, into your heart space, into your third eye. I'm feeling it in the heart right now, but my cup runneth over, and just imagining Archangel Gabriel, thank you so much, bringing in that cup of love, that goblet, that chalice, okay? The Holy Grail into your heart space, and see your beautiful love, your cup running over, and fill it running throughout your whole entire body, all right? My cup runneth over. My cup runneth over. Remember, if your heart is closed and you are not receiving the things that you have been asking for, praying for, the reason is your heart is not open to receive. And so you have to ask your heart to open and to run, to fill yourself up with so much freaking love that negativity, blockages cannot live inside, all right? And somebody might be like, well, that's not, you can never not have any blockages. You can never not have, like, no, that's not possible. Like, you're toxic, stop, right? I feel that energy. It's like, stop, you're toxic. You know what? If you feel that you can never get rid of a block, guess what? You never will. It's all about what you believe, okay? And the power of your mind, the power of your subconscious mind, the power of you to control that, the power of auto-suggestion, of saying, I am so powerful, my cup is running over, abundance is flowing to me, through me, okay? Within me, all around me, it's pouring on me. We were walking today and there was nothing but pine cones on the ground, and they're like little baby ones, right? Medium size. And I was like, oh, abundance is pouring on me. Look at the ground, it's covered in abundance because it's pouring on me. You have the power to say that and to accept that, to claim that, so you can call it into your reality. All right. So by doing that little meditation, that little visualization is going to help you to clear. Now, warning, when this happens, things are going to come up to you to let you know this is a limiting belief you're still holding on to. This is something that is stopping you from receiving, and it could be an experience that comes up. And if it doesn't actually come up at that moment, Spirit might lead you to a book, a story, a movie. Spirit might lead you to somebody else talking about their experience, and you're like, I know, girl. That's me all day, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, it might come in different forms, or it could come in psychically, because you guys are just growing so much psychically right now. Spirit is pointing to me 1, 2, 3. So it's a process, it's a process. It's levels to this. So solitude in silence, peace prevails. Okay, so that is that energy of just even listening to the water running. And I see somebody standing at their sink, right? You know, and you're washing the dishes or something, and it's golden hour, so you're starting to see the sun come down, and you just stop for a second, and you just listen to the water, and you go inside of your body, and you allow your body to release everything, just to let it all go. This is you giving yourself permission to release. I give myself permission to release. I allow myself to release, right? I allow myself to let go. And you just embody the energy of release, because at golden hour, the sun is going down, all right? It's time for us to get into the mode of releasing, to prepare us for the next day of receiving, right? I am the resurrection and the life. So this is that energy of you going and living that day, and now you're coming into the part of death, the death where you let go, that transformation time, all right? And you just sink with everything. And that's why it's funny that we're at the sink, okay? That you sink, and you just allow it to flow down you as you hear the water trickling down. Okay, so you guys can use that as a way to get very deep inside, to just let go, and just like let go. Okay, sometimes you got to do that as a pattern interrupt. Okay, your mind is like come back, clap those hands, come on back, let go, and sink, root, anchor. Okay, grounding is the next card. There we go. Go deep, explore your roots. I love it. She has a book, and she's up against the tree there on the water. Oh, that's so powerful. And there's a bird on top as well. So I feel the bird is a spirit guide. So maybe the birds are talking to you a lot lately. Maybe you're connecting into birds a lot lately. Follow that, you know. You can ask spirit, you know, what kind of bird is this? And the bird will come to you, okay? If you don't know it right away. Robins might be starting to come out a lot as well. In the flow, everything is smooth sailing. Okay, this reminds me, if you haven't watched Polar Express, this is that reminder. It's a great way to reset, okay? And so I have coming in now the gift, and then the girl with the umbrella and the boots. Okay, so I feel like what's happening is there's a gift that your inner child wants to bring to you to help to rain, help to make it rain. Make it rain. I experience all the time, make it rain. And that could be, you know, make it rain like, you know, in dollars, but also it's make it rain. Help me to release my third eye, because when you're crying, you help to decalcify. Okay, you help to release. You help to release your heart. All right. Yes, yes, and yes. And some of you, if you watch the Polar Express right now, you might actually cry, because there may be some points in there where you're reminded of poverty, you know, of what you didn't have, but of the happiness you had, you know, so were you really in poverty? So that's also, again, another mindset shift of what does abundance mean to you? You know, does it mean that you are happy, that things are flowing easily? Does it mean that you have like tons of money in your account, or does it mean that you always have what you need when you need it? You know what I mean? What does that mean to you? Okay, and don't let anybody define that for you but you. Irosamala. And as we're saying this, the higher self of whoever this person who keeps coming in your reality, whoever this person is that you have a soul tied to, whoever this person is where the heart soul is completely open to you, they're watching. They're watching you go through this. I almost feel like their higher self might be a guide for you, all right? Because I can feel them even right now just watching, all right? This person might even be taller than you or something like this, but I can feel that energy, and it's very, it's watching you with loving eyes. It's watching you with the eyes of spirit. The energy of, you know, when a cat, thank you, Puss in Boots, you know, when a cat just looks at you with those just like incredible eyes, or your dog or a deer, and it's those incredible eyes, it's those kind of eyes, you know, that are watching you. So it's It's beautiful energy. It's compassionate energy. It's opening energy. All right. This is not no craziness. Okay. This is pure love, unconditional love that's coming through from this person's higher self to you. Okay. Irotamata, Ishtama. So that gets us into the cloud in the trolls guy, and he was like talking and stuff, and he's singing ha ha ha. So ha is if you sing ha, you can clear your throat chakra. Also, ham is the seed mantra for clearing the throat chakra. So I feel that if you guys, that's an invitation. All right, and nobody has to do it, but you can, sing ha or what have you, or you can even just write it down on paper, and that's going to help to release your throat and open you up to even more receiving as well, because it's allowing the energy to come up and it's allowing the energy to go down unfiltered. All right, so I mean unfiltered, but filtered, I meant to say, to where it's cleansing the energy coming up and down. It's just cleansing everything, so where you just feel pure. All right, the energy of the cloud. What else do you want to say about that? Cut it. He said, nope. Okay. Fellow travelers, support is all around you. So Winnie the Pooh is the next thing that came up in the download. And I feel like here's the peacock, the male energy. And then I feel like this is funny. I feel like this is Elmora. I feel like that's Ascendant Master Elmora that's coming in. So I feel like either you're being attuned to new spirit guides, or working with new ascendant masters, or you're getting to know the ascendant masters around you. And then also another confirmation that a gift is going to be coming in, and it's a gift of fruit. So it is definitely increased abundance in some way, and release the attachment to how that comes in. Miraculously, I don't know how, but my NYMO bill got completely paid, just paid my electric bill. But it was like a big thing from like houses and all this stuff was huge. And it's just like, you owe $0. And I was like, what? All right. So was I like, would I been like, did you really want to pay that right now? Since I had a budget plan, like I really need that right now. I need something else. But Spirit's like, that's like, be humble. Be humble and be grateful for how it comes into you, because you may think you need it one way, but Spirit is like, nah, you need it this way. Okay, so just be grateful and happy of how it came into you. And there's this rainbow, another one, okay, in the background. Okay, so I almost feel like too, because this fruit tree is it's closer than the rainbow is. I almost feel like if you haven't done this, or if you haven't been doing it, a gratitude list, for saying the things that you're grateful for that you have right now. What is the fruit in your life that you have right now that you're so grateful for? Because just by saying, I'm grateful for watching this video, I'm grateful for having internet, I'm grateful for the sun shining, but you can, it's everything. I'm grateful for my ring light, I'm grateful for running water, I'm grateful for my heart beating. You can take it to the physical, you can take it to the internal, you can take it to the emotional. I'm grateful for happiness. You can take it to the mental, I'm grateful, I'm calm. You could take it to the spiritual, I'm grateful, I'm aligned. You know what I mean? And you can just walk your day and raise your frequency just by saying, I'm grateful. I remember we were channeling Yeshua, and we asked Yeshua, what is the number one? Because sometimes we get frustrated. There's too many affirmations, there's too many words. What is going on? I'm just getting overwhelmed. All right. And so again, that's victim mentality. Like, nope, bring it back. So I said, what is one thing that I can say? What's the number one thing that I can say to just keep me in the flow and keep me, just open to receive and increase my ability to receive my manifestations? And I was automatic typing, and he said, I am grateful. All right, straight up. So you can raise your frequency by that. If you're not believing that everyone else in your life will get a gift, but you won't. All right, we have to remix that. All right, you don't see me. Sorry for the trigger if anybody felt that was triggering, because I just did. I felt my mom hit me in the back of the head in the car. Okay, so, but all of these things too, maybe it was meant for that. Maybe it was meant for you to be triggered so you could see how you're holding on to something that is keeping you in the state of fear. keeping you in the state of pessimism and the state of lack. Okay, Irosimina makotoba, Ishnita, Ota. And then we got the four clovers that came out. And the funny thing is that these clovers that came out, they're all black, right? So black is my color for alignment. I know people might be like, ah, that's your color for, yes, it's my color for alignment, because it teaches me not to judge. It teaches me not to fear darkness, right? And so I feel like what's going to be coming into you guys is three lucky serendipitous events, okay? And these events, I don't really feel they're going to be like super huge events, but it's going to be like little things to where spirit is like, I'm going to show you I'm here. It's that kind of a thing. I'm going to show you I got you. I'm going to show you that everything is working out for you. I'm going to show you that everyone around you is working for your good. I'm going to show you that you really, truly are not only the star of your movie, but you're the director, the writer, the camera person. You are playing every role in your movie, and you have the power to do it the way you want to. So how do you want to do this now? Where do you want to go now? You know, what do you want to bring in now? And it's not focusing on, okay, what am I lacking that I want to bring in? No, what do you want to experience that you want to bring in? What would you like to do that would cause your heart to overflow with joy? And I just went on the roller coaster. You know? I remember I had this thing where I was like, I want to visit all of the like biggest, baddest roller coasters in the US, you know, and I just remembered that I had that as an intention that I wanted to do. So it's like this energy of not focusing on, oh damn, can I pay my rent please? No, change your focus. Your rent is paid. Your rent is paid. All is well. All is well. All is well. All is well. Whenever you feel like you're in lack, all is well, I'm filled with joy. All is well, I'm filled with joy. Joy has the power to transmute lack into joy, okay? All is well. I'm calm. I'm relaxed. It's all working out for me. If you're finding yourself not being able to accept that, to not believe that, write it, okay? Repetition is king. Repetition is king. And then on top of that, queen is consistency, all right? That equals alignment. King and queen, alignment. Repetition and consistency, alignment. Okay? Irosimala. So, and that's where we get to the cross, seeing Christ consciousness. Christ is on the cross, resurrection, right? Alignment. Journey by moonlight. Believe in magic. And that's what we're just saying, that you're going to be able to believe in your own magic. There's the flute, there's the fairies. So some of you guys are manifesting with fate energy right now. I see an elf. It's funny because he looks like an elf, but he's reminding me of a gnome because he's sitting on a mushroom, okay? And there's lilies out, there's the moon, there's the flute, and this is he's a centaur or something. I don't know, because he has look at the legs. Okay? So he doesn't have 4 legs, he has 2 legs, so I don't know what that one is, but I feel like this is just confirmation too of doing your magic at work. Somebody doing magic at work? Okay, yes. But doing it at nighttime, all right? That is where it's a very prominent time for you to do your healing work at night, or even really super early in the morning, because the veil is very thin and a lot of people are sleeping, so there's not a lot of energy interacting, all right? So you might even see, I forget the one YouTuber's name, I can't remember, but she actually says that she does her magic at night. So this is that other thing. Tune into that energy of the moon. All right. Then we saw the lightning bolt, so the tower, so bringing us back up to the numbers where something is about to come into alignment. There's some kind of justice that's about to come into you. View from above. Get the big picture. So there's something that is going to come in to help you see the big picture. And I almost feel like you might see an air balloon, all right, to remind you that something is about to come in for you. Yeah, and I feel like it's going to release a block, and then a manifestation is going to come through for you. All right, in some way, shape, or form, whatever that could be. You know, it could, because remember, you guys are all manifesting different things. Yes, and then we have, oh yeah, what was that? Oh yeah, so we have Neptune's trident. Neptune, if you want to study Neptune now, would definitely be a good time. He's been coming in really strongly. And then I heard Plutonian. All right, so it just got me into that energy of transformation within your emotional body. All right, really working on that sacral chakra energy. Also working on the heart and working on the astral body. All right. What did you want to bring from this? The hills are alive with the sound of music. Irosnamala. All right, so music to your ears. When I was first shuffling that deck, clairaudience came out. So I feel like this morning, this is funny, I was having a moment, I had to purge, right? That's part of the reason why this video is so late as well, is I needed to purge. And I heard the ocean in my ear. It was like, I call her Yamaya, all right? It was in my ear. It was like she was in my ear, and she was just like calming me. It was like I had the conch shell right here on my ear, and it was just like, and I just cried. I just cried. I allowed the moment to come in, and it happened to be a moment with this person, all right? So you might be experiencing that, or it might be coming up where there's going to be a deeper level of you understanding another block or attachment that you have to cut, okay, or something you have to come to acceptance in, all right, to help you break through that glass ceiling of your mind, okay? And it was just calming. It was just calming. So your clairaudience might, you might start to feel things more or hear certain sounds in your clairaudience that is just like, boo, all right? It may trigger you to remind you of something in your childhood that you, either a good moment or a moment that you need to release, okay? But I do feel like it's going to be a good moment too. Yeah, as my third eye is clearing a little bit because I felt a little drip drip. So masters of mediumship, okay? So some of you guys, your mediumship abilities are going to strengthen. So you might see, you know, grandma in the kitchen. You might see mom cooking at the stove. You know what I'm saying? You might all of a sudden your uncle who died in Vietnam, or your uncle who was in Vietnam, or father or something like that, you might see his medal, you know, come in your third eye, and he's like, I'm here, you know, and these are things that are actually coming to me right now, right? So your family, your ancestors, I feel like are going to start coming around you more, are going to start showing you more signs. You might happen to see, you know, a relative who passed away, or a friend. You might start seeing their favorite flower all the time. You might be seeing the flag. I just saw Puerto Rico, hey, all right, so you might, something like that, but it's going to be, they want you to know that we're here. So it's not just the ascended masters that are coming through for you. It's also your ancestors that you knew in this lifetime that are coming around you more and letting you know we are gathered around you. You are safe. Safe and sound. Rihanna, okay, coming through. You are safe. Lift me up. If you haven't listened to the song yet, it's a great one to open to. Okay, and then let's get grounded. So another confirmation of grounding. All right, taking a hike outside and walking. The dragonfly is here. You're gonna have, there's a lot to change coming in this week. Today, Spirit wanted me to do everything in fives. Read this chapter aloud 5 times. Drink this water 5 times today. So it's a lot of 5. So it's just a lot of change that is about to come in for you guys. All right. And and I say this to you because the way, I don't know how other people do it, how other readers, or how Spirit works with other people, but I actually embody your energy, and he prepares me for the reading through my own experiences so that I can tell it to you from experience, right? Yes, very good. All right. So I often experience what you were about to experience before you experience it, so that I can tell you about it and how to deal with it, so that when it comes up, you already have the tools and your mind's already prepared for, your heart is open to receive it. The light codes that come through when we're doing the light language will activate for you to support you, okay? Yes. So get grounded outside. Oh, the purple too. Spirits all around you. Angels are all around you. Thank you. You might be seeing a lot of people wearing purple, or you might be seeing a lot of purple in your reality. Purple flowers. People wearing purple hats. Purple. You might just be seeing it because Spirit is like, I need you to know I'm here. I need you to know that I'm here. So some of you guys, there might be this energy of there might be a slide back, and don't get scared or anything like this, but there might be a slide back into a bit of a depressive state, okay? And I don't know if this week is going to be, I do know for one person, it might be a reminder of passed away people. Yeah, my left ear is ringing. Okay, so yeah, it might be a reminder of that kind of thing. So you might tend to kind of slip back a bit, but bring your attention back to they are around me, they are here, they are loving me, and then do things that maybe you would have did with that person, or whatever, because you might need to listen to that playlist that you guys created together, and you might have to cry through it because it's needing to be released. You might have to go and go to that favorite restaurant you always went to, or you might have to make that favorite dish that your mom always loved, whatever that is. Go ahead and do that. And also there might be inner child stuff that might be called for you guys to do this week. Yeah, and that's not for everyone, but I definitely feel that's for most of you, where there's just energy that's trying to integrate, all right? And so there's some blocks that need to be dissolved in order to do that. Yeah. All right, beep, beep, there go my bestie and a tessie, okay, but that's not what came up. So when I was writing it down, I heard beep, beep, and then I felt a car, and then on the radio, it was like I saw the radio, and it went to, take me there, I want to be there, I can't remember the whole thing, but then when I was writing the notes down, I heard there go my bestie and a tessie, and I was like, oh, okay. So some of you guys, there's that energy coming through of just really missing someone, and it might be this person that keeps coming in, missing what you had with them, and you reminiscing that, okay? Or it might be an actual like best friend that you had to cut it, and you had to really just like and there might be something in there that you need to dissolve, okay? There might be remnants that need to be dissolved, and a lot of times when this comes up, it's for acceptance, like to accept the happiness that you have with that person, you know what I'm saying? And to bask in that joy, so that you can fully come into acceptance, so you can bring closure, and you could let it all go, so whatever's like pulling you back to like try to come back into this other lane, to come back to that other reality, you easily kind of just dissolve it. The tugging leaves you, and you're able to flow forward, okay? All right, something about action. Oh, yeah, this is when I heard the slurpee of iced coffee. I don't know, did somebody drink their iced coffee from Dunkin' Donuts black? Because that's what I saw, and I heard the slurping, and it was so funny because, like, I saw and I could see now, the ice. It was just like, I got to get all of it, all right? I got to get all of it. So somebody, I feel like, needs to take action on releasing the sugar addiction, okay? Yeah, of noticing when you are going to food for a serotonin dopamine fix. All right. Yeah, and taking action on that to release the emotions that you are harboring. Let them go. Okay. Let them go. Let them go. That's coming up. Mowing the lawn. Mowing the lawn. I got to tune back into it. Somebody's feeling threatened. Okay, there's something about somebody's feeling threatened over change, right? When you think about it, when you mow the lawn, right? And I always felt like this. I was like, when the grass gets really big, right? There's all of these like insects and like bugs that they inhabit that area now. They're now living, you know, like here, there's flowers that the bees are coming to, but then you mow the lawn. I'm sorry, I just got upset for a second. Then you mow the lawn and you completely like eradicate their home and their way of life that they've been having for the time that the grass was like high. Okay, so I feel like somebody's just feeling threatened that something that they built, that somebody's gonna come over and just like knock it down, like mow it, like take it down, and they're gonna have to restart and rebuild, right? But the thing is that with mowing the lawn, somebody's trapped in fear. Okay, because with mowing the lawn, the grass always what? It grows higher. And what happens? Here comes the lawnmower, right? Cuts it down again. So somebody's living in a house of fear. They're fearing change, fearing that whatever they build is always going to get cut down. That is a self-limiting belief. I just shared it with you. Now that it's come to your attention, you have the power to release that. Instead of building on the grass, instead of building on a foundation that you know is going to be cut, move positions. Go to somewhere where it's not going to crumble. All right. So ways of this is feeling like you're not in your own area, you're not in your own backyard, you don't have control over what's happening. So this might be somebody's call to be like, start your own business. Okay, like if you feel like you're not going to get that raise, if you feel like you know, people are going to be coming into you and you're not going to be able to shine because now the work is going to be distributed, like if you're feeling threatened, all right, by the people around you, if you're feeling threatened like people are stealing your ideas or something like this, then move. All right, to create to where you are in control of that entire situation. But then also the energy is, Spirit says, don't move and carry the fear with you. All right, to where you just perpetuate the same cycle but in a different area. So the thing is that you have to clear the fear. Right? So when you move, the reason can't be, I'm moving because I'm afraid that everything I'm doing is going to get knocked down. The reason is I'm moving because I'm following my heart. Okay, whatever that is, take it how, put it in your own, you know what I mean? Put it in your own thing, because that's what you got to do. You got to put it in your own way. That's so funny. Put it in your own way. You know, like there's the symbology of the mowing the lawn. There's the fear that the cycle of fear that how Spirit wanted to point out to you. Apply that into your own life. How does that resonate for you? What are you afraid of? And what keeps coming back to prove that you should be afraid of it every month? All right, because this is a cycle thing. So it's like, what keeps coming back to you? What fear do you keep repeating? What cycle do you keep repeating that is based on something being threatened by someone else or by something outside of you? Your way of life, your way of being. Okay, your expression. What is that? That's a journal thing. Yeah. New bed of flowers. All right, so that is very synchronistic, all right, because now I felt the dirt I felt like I was the dirt. Like I'm the dirt and I'm getting a new home. That's how I felt, like I'm this piece of dirt and I'm getting a new home, and all of these other pieces of dirt that I don't know are coming into this new home, but we're all super excited because now we have this new, like a new owner, right? The new owner, the gardener, is going to be taking care of us, right? Is going to be like watering us, nurturing us, and we're just so excited, and we don't know what seeds are going to be put in this new dirt, but we get to help grow these seeds. We don't know what, you know what I mean? It was that kind of energy. So I feel like that's a movie. They should make a movie. That'd be fun. Okay, anyway, call it The Gardener. Maybe not. That got a little like, I'm sorry. I'm getting silly. So yeah. So the fact of you moving, all right, and it may be like this mowing the lawn and moving, it may not necessarily be physical. It could just be a mindset shift. Okay. That's a move as well. And you going into this new place, this new garden, and not only are you in a new place, but this is funny because I'm seeing like you're not the gardener. You're not the one who is like, nourishing. You're not the one responsible for like bringing the water, bringing the nourishment. You're not the one responsible for doing that. You're just responsible to just glow and shine and be happy to be a part of this process. Soak in the abundance, soak in the nutrients, soak in the water, soak in the sunshine so that you can help something grow. All right. So this is you accepting and coming into full surrender. All right. Because the gardener in this particular symbology is source. The gardener is source. The gardener is Mother Earth. All right. And you are supposed to just soak it in. This is you opening to receive. This is your new you. Okay. This is your new reality where your main thing. My heart is open. I'm receiving. I'm enjoying my life. My heart is open. I'm receiving. I'm enjoying my life. Okay. Yushamai. Somebody, yeah. Speak that into your water. Oh, that's so funny. You are doing magic at work. I love it. Well, yeah, I love that. Thank you for that comment too. Irosamala. All right, here we go. Yeah, I'm hearing that song again. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I still can't remember which one it is. If anybody knows what that is, I love it. I love it. I love the way you do it. I don't know. It'll come to me. Spirit, please bring it to me. And then I could share it. But it's just something of like, I love the way you do it. So this energy of Spirit letting you know, I love what you're doing. I love what you're doing. I love what you're doing. So somebody needs to hear that as well. Somebody needed to know that Spirit is loving what you're doing. So keep doing it. All right? Yeah. I believe in the magic. I believe in the magic in me. Yes. I believe in the magic. Oh, okay. Thank you. All right, so perfect storm, the courage to step into life. And here goes the birds again. There goes the crow, 44. So angels are all around you, and they're definitely coming to you as birds, okay? So, yeah, so remember, the number started out with that 88, that tower thing. So something unexpected is a blessing in disguise, all right? And it's going to help you drill down into that heart space. Look at the spiral. It's going to help you ground into your heart. That's interesting. I never said it like that before, but it really helps you live from your heart, live from love, okay? These are the messages. We're about to end, guys. Unmarked trail, revelation. So you're about to receive a huge revelation. I can feel the energy from that 57. Irosimina. I've been seeing 57 a lot. That's also my mother's year of birth. And what is it? Is it 14 years we're going on that she passed away now? It'll be in November. Okay, so November 9th. I don't know. Somebody wanted to know that. So, but it's like whatever it is, you're balanced. You see that? Whatever it is, you're balanced, you're held. Like nothing is knocking this over. Do you see that? Solid foundation. So whatever it is, whatever Spirit has brought to you to embark upon now, all right, know that it's fully protected and it's safe. It's safe for you to move forward, okay? And whatever way that is, it's going to be different for everyone. But yeah, also 12 is here. So he says, surrender your fears to me, open your heart. You can also, I'm seeing Archangel Raphael coming in and just placing in the caduceus on your heart. So you can just receive that, okay? And some of you guys, if you haven't been practicing your Reiki, restart practicing it. Attune your energies, put the flower of life on your hands first, and then come into your prayer, all right, before you start your Reiki. There's some kind of, and I'm seeing it as gold green. So it's Christ consciousness and Archangel, the Emerald Ray, coming in to give some kind of new attunement to your healing abilities. All right. So for some of you, maybe you're going to learn Reiki and this is something you can use. Or maybe you want to use this before you go to do Reiki on YouTube or TikTok or whatever. For some of you guys, this is you charging your crystals, okay, and using sacred geometry and the flames of the archangels to come in, and also Christ's light to charge your crystals before you do your crystal healing, okay. Any of that for people who are doing massage work, charging water, okay, or charging any kind of liquid, charging your food, charging your bracelets, charging your cards. What else is coming through? Coming through before you do your EFT tapping, okay? You're tapping on your main meridians to release that anxiety, to release the fear, okay? Charging your hands. So you see that, and so we're rubbing them both together. All right, so that's for you guys out there. Making it a part of everything that you're doing, because you're amplifying the energy, and you're also claiming your birthright, claiming your talents, so that's also too. I'm grateful for my gifts and talents. I'm grateful for my psychic abilities. I'm grateful for freedom and liberation. I'm grateful for peace and harmony running through me. I'm grateful for calmness flooding my mind, body, and spirit in all my affairs and relationships. All right. Yeah, that just, see, you see how just by doing that, we just started getting downloads coming through, so that's your power. Use it. Caterpillar, opportunity. Number 4, so there's going to be a new opportunity to create greater stability in your life. And I feel like it's going to be you going down the rabbit hole. All right, if you're here, you're already down it. There's no turning back. You're there. You're just... All right, but this is going to require you to go deeper. So this means using your skills, using the things that you've tapped into. All right, harnessing your power. So what's coming through is the Philosopher's Stone. I feel at one point we're going to reteach that and to get some more from it, right? But if you're feeling called to start studying on the Philosopher's Stone and using that sacred geometry to tap into and harness your power of manifestation, all right? Yeah. I feel my... Remember the cat's eyes? Her eyes were not like the way we were talking about earlier, but I got drawn to the eyes again. And there's all these eyes on the picture. And there's all these purple flowers too. Remember that? We said you're going to be seeing lots of purple, and they could be flowers and things like this. I almost feel like it's this energy of every time you see like purple or whatever color you feel you want to say this to, or remind you of spirit of source, just saying thank you for showing me that you're working in my life. Last time I'm going to do that because it's calling me. We're ending. All right, y'all. Yeah, I'm just clearing my hands. I was clearing energy too. So hopefully you guys felt that as well, and you feel better after watching this reading. You feel more lighter, opener. You feel more clear, Again. So thank you everybody that came on live. I appreciate you. Thank you everyone who watches it afterwards as well. I appreciate you. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the subs. I appreciate you. Yes, yes, and yes. Namaste everybody. And I'll see you in the next video. Not sure, it'll probably be shorter videos. Oh, light language video will be up later. All right, y'all. Bye. Thank you. I'm gonna hit the button.